Today, we're taking on Strasbourg in our first game of the season. We've not brought in a single player, but we revamped our backroom staff. Not that I can really show you who we brought in because there's a bug right now. So we're going to go to the transfer history, and we're going to go over the fact that we've actually sold some players as well. One player to be exact, and sent some other players out on loan. But then we go to staff, and this is what greets us, despite the fact we had brought in a lot of staff members. I'm talking about 10 plus people to be exact. As I'm sure you can tell, this is completely filled up. It wasn't filled up before. We even released some people as well. So the fact we've suddenly got a load of people here, but we can't tell you directly who we brought in is a bit frustrating. But at least we got Matt Crocker in as a director of football. He's too good to turn down, and I just felt like he was an amazing option for us, even if we're paying him 10 grand a week for the most part. We did bring him a loan manager in Donovan Mao, and yes, he is a bit pricey, 10 grand a week, but it makes sense in my mind to bring someone who's actually qualified for the role. We do have our set-piece coach in Gianni Vio. He officially signed the contract. The 70-year-old is our set-piece coach. Brian Kidd is our new assistant manager. We got rid of the other guy, and I feel like it makes sense to bring Brian Kidd as an assistant manager because he's one, an amazing assistant manager, and two, an amazing coach. But as we go down the list here, we're going to go over some people that we brought in to be our new scouts. David Williams is one of those amazing scouts. He's worth the money as far as I'm concerned, as is Carlos Ruiz. We brought in Rudy Sebindan as a scout from Basel. He gets a lot of knowledge for us, so he's a wonderful person to bring in. And we also have Xavier Masciolini. So again, another good scout who made sense to be brought in, you know. We got Gilbert de Jong as a recruitment analysis, along with the likes of Ryan Scott and Adam Johnson. And I believe Ian Graham was already here, but there you go. We have brought in an amazing goalkeeping coach from Empoli, and we've also brought in Joel Batts. We brought in Luis Biani, Giuseppe Irara, Oliver Solskjaer because I couldn't resist, Martin Simmons, and as a performance analysis, Antonio Gagliardi. This guy is outstanding and he's almost perfect. I can actually send him to do a coaching course, really? He's not a very good coach, but performance analysis, he's outstanding. But we did sell one player, and that player is Samuel Bossiwa. We managed to get £240,000 for this guy after we accidentally started a bidding war for him. So that's slightly ironic. I don't know why it happened. I think we had a load of teams come in for him. And I just started to see what I can get for him, and it eventually just creeped up and up and up until it got to £240,000. I am taking £240,000 for this guy because I don't think he's worth that much money. But as I said, we are going to go for the first game of the season. Strasbourg beat Lyon in real life in this fixture early in the year. So we're going to try and see what we can do to beat them. PSG unsurprisingly beat Lorente. And I'm going to hope we have a good time. The fact I've not had a game yet is why we're getting these tutorials. We shouldn't have to worry so much. But there we go. They want me to go positive and try low crosses because our opponents are really good in the air. They also want me to make all these changes because I changed the vertical tiki-taka to other things. But there you go. But here we are. This is going to be our lineup, and there are some injury concerns. What have you got? You got a fitness test that you didn't want to do or you required to do. I just realized a lot of these players didn't play in the friendlies that we had, so I generally don't know what we're expecting. I am going to go for extended highlights for this match, just so I can see what my team looks like at the moment. We do have Jafino, who is injured. He's out for 5 more days. He's failed a fitness test, but there's literally no one else I can bring in unless I bring in a youngster. Do I bring a youngster? I found a youngster, Diego Moreira, who's on loan from Chelsea. Why is he on loan from Chelsea? Why is he not in my first team? Is the better question I think I should be asking. Actually, is he terrible? Decent League 2 player. So it's not amazing. And he's inconsistent. Well, that's great. So, the lineup is going to be this. Lopez, Clinton Mata, Jake O'Brien, wasn't by choice because I've got injuries as well. We got Galatagar, Taklavico. Lebanon is actually the DM. There's a reason why I'm doing this, and it's because of Taliso and his preferred instructions. So I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to show you why. He doesn't like the hold position. He doesn't like the shoot list often. So it made sense to play him further forward. So Lebanon, who can do that, and also wants to play on the right side of a two-man midfield, doesn't get in the way there. So we got Coqueret as well in the box-to-box midfielder role. He's really good in the role. Tolisso starts as a Mazzala. I could make him an advanced playmaker, but again, it will just cause problems when he prefers to shoot less often. He prefers to be shooting a lot. We got Nyama on the right wing as the inverted winger on attack. We got Jerky as the inverted winger on support on the left-hand side. And we got Lacazette as a striker. Now, admittedly, I could, if I really wanted to, swap the three of them around and do this, or at least do that, but I don't feel like I need to. The fact I can just swap the three midfielders, or the front three around, is actually very useful, and I could do that to mess with people, but I don't feel like I can. Also, I could, because of the fact that we've got ball playing defender, make Tagliafico an inverted fullback on defend, but he doesn't like the whole position. So again, it makes no sense to do that. And again, with the inverted wingback, he doesn't like the cut inside. So I'm working around the preferences of some of my players, which may be something that can backfire me. But there we go. Actually, I could just do other things as well. But we got players on the bench in the form of Rio Diamande. I'm actually bringing this youngster on the bench as well as a DM because he's natural as a deep line playmaker on defend. So as far as I'm concerned, if we can train him to be there, which I should do that now I think about it. What am I doing? Let's train him to do that in that particular role. And Mohamed Arouch should be really good there. Al-Kuku, I think? Is that how you say his name? I feel like it's Al-Kuku. We got Balde as one of the substitutes on the bench. Along with Maria, we got Kadewere. Is it Kadewere? Or is it Kadewere? Kadewere or Kadewere? I feel like it's Kadewere. But, or Kadewere. So, this guy, I might actually look to sell. Not because I can't pronounce his name, but because he's got interest. And we've got a striker that I actually am considering getting for the team. We've got a young, exciting fullback in Kumbedi on the bench. He is going to get first team football this year at some point. I just don't know how often he'll be getting it. And we've also got Maitland-Niles as my substitute for the left back position because I can do that. Yep, that's what I'm doing with him. Okay, we got options either way to throw on if we need to. So let's get going in our first game in League 1. Doesn't agree with the team sheet. Who the heck doesn't agree with it? Really? Okay, that's slightly annoying. Lovely. And we are going to win these games. It is important that we do well. And this is new. In this game, they got Angelo because I forgot this is Chelsea's affiliate, isn't it? So this is pretty much Chelsea's French team. Well, we're Palace's French team. This is so weird to think about. No, I think about that out loud. But yeah, PSG already won. We don't know how this is going to go. I have seen us win some games we should be winning, but also since lose some games we should be winning. So, okay, we got a corner, which is good. We're going to try into it. I've actually made 3 corner routines, and we try to go for one of them. It didn't quite work, and the Lacazette's at the bar, and that's an opportunity, and it's been blocked. I'm liking how this feels. This feels new. It feels better, and this is my first experience of the match engine in 24. I'm really liking how the ball feels, and the keeper gets to that comfortably. So, we're going to try and work this, because my possession style preference, I like to work with the ball, but we can pass it out nicely, and here we are, opportunity already. And this guy, apparently, we got on loan, the 19-year-old, is really talented, and should not have been able to be bought to Lyon, but he apparently got bought by our Belgian affiliate for 21.5 million, and then was sent on loan to us immediately, which is awkward. But here's Lebanon. And Nuama on the ball finds I can't believe I'm saying that's a penalty. Yes, penalty, which has got a penalty. And this could be useful either way. We should be about to do what Lyon took 8 games to do, and that's take the lead in the game. Can Lacazette, it should be Lacazette, right? Can Lacazette score? No, he can't. Of course I'm jinxing myself. Okay, so Clinton Mata with the throw. O'Brien. We are extended, so we might see some pointless highlights at all in this situation, but here's Kalentika and here's Teclafico. This is the only game I'm going to do extended highlights for, by the way. I just want to see how this works and how it feels as we try and do things. O'Brien is further back because he's a centre-back, not a ball-playing defender. And I wanted to make sure that we had someone back there if we needed to be smarter. He's a League 2 player, though, according to our backroom staff, so that might be a bit of concern. Teclafico is still quite good. Jerky, Taliso. We are keeping the ball nicely, making sure we don't give the ball away needlessly. And here is Jerky. And Lacazette's in. He scores this time, but is he on? He might be off. He might be off. Am I going to be excited? Oh, wait, he scored. He has scored. Okay, this is good. So Jerky, really good ball through. The space was there. Lacazette has some time of space. And it's just a really good pass. And Lacazette just has an opportunity to score. And he takes it perfectly. 1-0. We've absolutely dominated this game so far. And I'm actually happy that my tactic is working here, which is really useful. And here we go. So, Numer on the ball. He's lost the ball, actually. I feel like that's something we saw in last year's FM, but I could be wrong. But it might just be the bounce of the ball. I might be trying to make excuses already, but there you go. And Silla, wait, they're good at keeping the ball as well, it feels like. But as long as we don't do anything stupid, we should be fine. The fact I wanted to go for extended highlights shows everything. But here's Lacazette, wins the ball back and keeps going, and he skewed it wide. That could have been 2, and perhaps should have been 2. He could have had a hat-trick in this game. But here we are. Clinton Mata, O'Brien, Lebanon, Kalataka, Taliso, Teclafico, can play across. Does Lacazette's shot is blocked. And actually, I like how that looked because it was not just a ping-bong like it would have been last year, but it just actually felt genuinely like it was an interesting thing, and that's another corner. But I just like how the ball physics feels this year compared to last year. It feels nicer, it feels better, and we've got opportunities to work with this. Okay, so first highlight for Strasbourg potentially, but we might get this back, we do. O'Brien now on the ball. And Ernest is one of those players that I'm actually excited about because I genuinely don't know what to expect from him. I've never heard of him before. But then again, I've never really looked outside or looked in the Danish leagues this early on to find him. So here's Angelo. Strasbourg have been dangerous here. They've had a chance and they scored. They've actually scored. Oh my god. Well. And we have got an injury as well. Well, that's slightly awkward. Okay. Angelo just absolute nuisance. The blasted wonder kid does it again. Okay. Don't like that at all. Hampered by injury. It's a stub toe, but he's hampered by it. I'm going to demand more from the players, though. Some players are frustrated by that, but other players are actually happy by that. So I might take off Taliso after this. And, well, he scored. Okay, I frustrated him and he scores from the corner. Maybe I should just frustrate him more. Who knows? Because apparently frustrating a player in this game is enough to cause them to decide, actually, you know what? I want to do more. It wasn't the best clearance at all, but Taliso does do well here to get the header, and he scores. Easy goal. Oh my god, he's actually injured. That's 2 injuries. 2 injuries immediately. Okay. Okay, Lopez with the goal kick. O'Brien. Here is Paul. We're just gonna. Okay, that's easier to say. Paul's easier to say. Here's Ernest. He's played the cross, and Lacazette gets tackled. It's not a penalty. That looked actually like a decent tackle, to be fair. And now they're on the counter, and I'm realizing my problem here. Look at the players coming back. O'Brien. Why is O'Brien there? Angelo plays a cross. They've equalised again. I need to look back at this and figure what just happened here. Okay, so O'Brien gets caught. I've got my left back and my centre back here. Okay, I'm looking where everyone is. So we just didn't get back enough. We got completely caught. Angelo again is a nuisance. And despite trying to block it, Tagliafico could not stop him from getting to their striker who gets a second goal. It's not even a striker, so he's a winger. But Angelo, absolutely nuisance. And even if it was a deflection, no deflection, it wouldn't have made a difference. But we've had 2 injuries. How many? We got 2 more substitutes we can use. Okay. And both the players that are nervous. Oh, brilliant. The debutants are nervous. Absolutely lovely. Also, this is off. He's been absolutely useless. O'Brien, we're going to take off as well. Oh, by the way, Diamande also likes to play the ball out of his defense, so he's going to come on, and we're going to try and do something with him. I think he also likes to play on the right-hand side as well, so that's why we're doing this. This has been annoying. I thought we would do better than this, but apparently they're quite good after all. They've had some good chances, mind you, so that's kind of concerning for my defense, and I think my defense is my weakest area, despite the fact that Star Racing said otherwise. I don't like my defense, I feel like. But here we are, Cherky now, on the ball. It might just be my style of plays that, I don't know why I did that. It might just be my style of play is a bit too open for what we have, and that could be the problem, but Kubende finds Lacazette. The fact that Paul and Nathan Nars are both nervous on the Davis is not great. Here's Paul. He's had a shot. It's been denied. That actually looks interesting in the visits, but okay. Oh, we just need to get a goal. If we get a goal, I'll be delighted. Are we the only kickoff as well? Might be the only kickoff, but I've got to encourage this time. They feel better now. Okay. Let's do more, please. I need something more. 6 minutes at a time because of the injuries. Can we get a late winner? I know it's extended highlights, so I could be lying to myself here, but we got caught in the counter for the second goal, and the first goal they scored just wasn't really good enough for our point of view. But here's Kalantika. Oh, dear. Here's Paul. Now Kabende, who I really am excited about. I think he's going to be a superstar for us in the future. Lacazette, denied by Sales. That was decent. That's not the best start in the world. I'll say that here and now. I genuinely thought we could do better than that. Lacazette missing a penalty early on was not great. If he had scored that penalty and then we had a 2-goal lead, might be a different story, but we just made some really bad mistakes, I feels like. And the second goal was just a really bad counter-attack that we just didn't defend properly. It's a hip injury. Oh, God. Oh, I can't sell him now. And I've just been linked with this guy in a press conference. A bit too expensive for my liking, but as a loan option, I might have found my solution. Oh, bloody hell, he hates big matches. No, absolutely not. No, he hates big matches and he's inconsistent. Absolutely not. We're down to bare bones as well. Oh, we need to get a midfielder in. We need to get a midfielder. Good thing I haven't made a signing yet. Oh, at least I got money. At least I got money to work with. Right, what I'm going to do is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video. And that you'll subscribe to the channel. It really does help me a lot. How bad is this start going to be? Good lord. Okay. But anyway, until next time, goodbye. And well, good night.